Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we're gonna go and complain and talk about the fact that pretty much every single drop was the biggest disappointment, as well as also pretty much like a no-show anywhere all throughout this week as well. I kind of want to give you guys the good rough estimates of what we're going to be expecting all throughout next week as well when it comes to some drops and restocks, and also hopefully next week should be a little bit better, so that should make it a little bit nicer. We'll probably go a lot more in-depth too as well on our Monday video, so of course make sure you guys are going to check that one out. I'll probably go a little bit more in-depth in terms of all the rumors we get throughout the rest of the weekend, stock information, employee information. We usually do get a lot of that stuff all throughout the weekend as we're kind of like, casually hitting people on up, and always that quick reminder too for walk-ins too, because we'll probably actually have a pretty good weekend for walk-ins as well, at least from all the rumors and employee information that we're all getting as of right now. So life actually should be not that bad. So if you guys are kind of going to be a part of the same boat of me, where I'm going to rant about how just kind of somewhat disappointed I am in Sony, Walmart, Amazon, Best Buy, all these big retailers, then of course I'm still going to be here for you guys in the upcoming next restock. So I got you guys. As well, if any of you guys just want to go and leave your thoughts, if you guys got lucky and got a console, leave a comment down below. If you guys did not, and you guys are still kind of just want to be upset or complain about the drops or just complain about everything throughout this week, my YouTube comment section right there is all good for all of you guys as well. I appreciate you guys always so much for walking throughout another week itself. I love you guys. So as well, if any of you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with notifications on. As well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway, Amazon links down below for the PS5 Digital Console controller, Twitter and Twitch stream as well, link down below. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100, you guys go get free stock and free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency, you guys go and get free Bitcoin. Those are always linked down below. And like I said, I just appreciate you guys all so much for watching and spending time with me on my content. So thank you guys all for that. So let's go start. First of all, let's talk about just the entire week itself as a whole. And like I said, I'll get to upcoming drops too as well. Or as I kind of just go through the flow of this. But we had a really kind of, in all honesty, bad week. Bad 2 weeks in a row. Last week was drier than my grandma. It's not good. And then throughout this week, we did have a little bit of a nice bump up throughout the rest of these past few hours or so. We did have the Target earlier on today, which I think a lot of people, you guys are probably included on this one, or maybe not, maybe you guys get lucky, had a very, very just disappointing and kind of lame day. The Target drop was just all around pretty rough, pretty bad. And I still kind of think that they're holding on to a lot of stock. I even tried my best to reach out to a few Target employees throughout today. And honestly, some of them are still saying in their internal systems, they are still sitting on stock. So I'm not sure exactly if that's going to mean there's going to be some maybe leftover stock for walk-ins. I'm not sure if that means there's going to be just more of a drop coming in the next 2 weeks or so. They're maybe trying to go and save some stock and do another drop sooner rather than later. Or all this stuff. I have no idea. It's really weird. And I just kind of wish that if they have the consoles on hand, they should just go and release the stock. I think mostly probably pretty much almost all of us would probably agree on this one, and I'm not sure why they're not consistent on it. It just is really honestly just sad. It just really is honestly a little bit sad. As well, when it comes to Target, they had some canceled orders. People didn't get their orders. Just everything about it was just a rough restock. And also there was no Xboxes, although we did have an Xbox drop 2 weeks ago, so we can maybe anticipate one maybe for next Friday, because it does kind of seem like that's Target's new rough time of when they're restocking and when they would like to restock. So kind of maybe keep that bear in mind, but we could still be open for Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays in the future. But that was about the only kind of really big major drop throughout this entire week. We did also have the PlayStation Direct drop, which you guys want to creep on that video. I went a little bit more in depth on why they somewhat changed it, some dates they kind of changed, and kind of the whole format. It was a little bit more different than we haven't seen in quite a few months, in case you guys are more on the newer side. But we at least did have a PlayStation Direct that did happen. So, I mean, I don't think I'm allowed to go and complain when at least there was some consoles and we did see some movement. At least some things were happening. So that was pretty much, funny enough, just throughout today, the only stuff that really kind of happened throughout almost this entire week. It was very, very, very dry and honestly kind of disappointing, because you would think that Sony, come on, just give us something. Give us one retailer out there that we can at least have something to be on the lookout for. Well, once again, I guess we did have Target, I guess. And the PlayStation Direct. So I guess I can't complain too much, but I'm still waiting and anticipating a lot more of these other drops. So you guys have probably been like me and waiting for Best Buy. Best Buy's been a month since their last proper drop. They did have a weird little kind of mini drop in between that, but it wasn't big and not many people got their consoles, and it also may have just been kind of bigly botted. But we know they're sitting on stock. It's kind of how we feel for Target right now. It's they're literally sitting on stock right now. Just sell it, but I mean, I could also maybe see on the same point too, if you do a very small drop with 5 total consoles when people are used to 15, it instantly sells out. Then maybe you get a rant video like this, and then I feel maybe the retailers and Sony can't ever win, which I can kind of get that. But it does kind of stink in my mind, because Best Buy literally has been sitting on stock from multiple different other sources that are not just me sitting on stock. We also have employee contacts who have helped us with previous drops. They confirm they're sitting on stock. I'll maybe even reach out to them again like throughout this weekend and give you guys more updates. But literally, they have the stock there. There is physical stock there, and there's probably, maybe they're just waiting for stock in their warehouses. So, I mean, I'm guessing the next week will be really good. At least they have a chance to build up the stock. They have a chance to know that every store will be getting stock. And if it's the first drop in a very long time, I'm going to hope that like thousands upon thousands of you guys can go get your consoles. Because it is just disappointing that we're all waiting. And I don't like being that guy that's like, well, it's going to happen any day now. And then it's like a week later. But that's just how it is sometimes with these retailers, because we're not Best Buy, we're not Target, we're not Amazon. We're just trying to give our best guess and keep you guys in the loop the best we can. So, in all honesty, like Best Buy was kind of a dud. I wish they would have dropped, but at least, like I said, maybe Labor Day did go and change up a lot of things throughout this entire week and kind of threw us all off a little bit. But maybe next week with both the PS5s and Xboxes, we'll probably be expecting it. As well, same with Amazon. Amazon kind of did nothing. I wish they would have, but they did do their 2 drops, their weird disc drop in digital. And we also didn't really see that many warehouse consoles. We saw maybe like 2 floating around throughout the week. So maybe just a lot of those folks picked them up. They're happy with their consoles, and not many people actually returned them. So it's kind of like on the sad side for that one, but at least we got it. And then we also had Ant Online. They did their 1 drop, and it was an Xbox Series S and a computer. So, I mean, at least they did go do a next-gen console. But I think a lot of us are still waiting for the Halo Infinite Xbox because they've confirmed they have it, and they're receiving like shipments of it. So maybe next week can be on the lookout for that. But they also had no PS5s. They had no Xbox Series X's. And no one wants to buy an Xbox Series S bundle. So that's once again just another one on like the disappointment chain too as well. Walmart, I think they're just perpetually disappointing everyone because they still owe so many consoles and so much stock out for folks, which that kind of stinks, you know? It's just so many of us just want to actually go and have consoles and enjoy ourselves and get our games. And I know there's some people out there that are waiting for so long for their Walmart restocks, which kind of is kind of weird because if you have it on lock, just wait for it. Like, I'm not sure why some people are so impatient on that. But like, there's even some people who even got their Walmart orders and they're waiting for it still, and it's still either processing or having issues with it, and they almost want to try to get another console, which I mean, I can kind of get, but at the same, like if you have it locked on in, like you're good. Like people wish they could have their console locked on in, but once again, we had nothing from Walmart. No Xboxes, no PS5s. We did start seeing some deliveries though from the August 12th drop. That's almost been a month now. So I mean, I can understand why people can get upset from having to wait an entire month just to get a console that they just want to play. You know, they don't want to be in the grind anymore. So just overall a weird week because all the big boys did nothing. And GameStop, I didn't mention this on a previous video. We'll probably have more videos on it. But GameStop did go and confirm that they are going to be probably doing a drop next week. So at least that is confirmed. At least that's nice. And we'll probably go a little bit more in depth on that maybe on Sunday or Monday as we have more information or more like a double official confirmation. That was just a response to a tweet. But whenever we see those types of responses, we kind of want to take note of it and think about it. So at least we have like some good news going on throughout next week. At least that is confirmed stuff, it looks like. And also same thing too as well with Best Buy that we're waiting for the stock, and the same thing too as well with some of the other various places too. So at least we have some moves going on, like some positive news. We did have the PlayStation Direct, which is also nice because it does go and kind of show that Sony does have additional stock and can release the stock, which is nice. But I just wish this week was better. Even like these mid-tier places, we did see like a little baby military restock, and there's always the walk-ins going on. And we'll probably have a more proper video for you guys tomorrow for the walk-ins, but like it just kind of stinks because like, I just wish we had a little bit more. Like, it's cool that we're seeing little baby birds of stock, but I am just disappointed. Like, I'm generally just a little bit on the disappointed side that this week was just such a dry week, and same thing with last week. And I do kind of wish that some of these big retailers would also be, like, doing stuff on maybe, say, on a Labor Day. May have to pay an extra bit of money, but that kind of gives people a chance that really want the consoles that are maybe working all the time or work weird hours, at least a chance to go and get their consoles. Or same thing throughout the weekends. I wish we had more weekend drops, because sometimes, you know, people work normal days. And so we also have people waking up at 5 a.m. just for a chance to get a console and ultimately get disappointed from Target. And then on the reverse side, we also have people over on the other side that are like, I'm working. I can't do this. I have to feed my family and kids. So I'm a little bit disappointed. At least on the bright side, the PS Direct was at a somewhat normal time. So maybe people off of work or just getting off of work could have maybe got it. But I mean, like something like that Target drop was rough. So I was just overall disappointed this week. I'll be honest. Like, in the past 2 weeks have been so dry that, I mean, it just means that probably next week or the week after should be good. But like, oh, man, I just kind of wish we just have more stuff. I just want more drops, more consoles, more everything. So hopefully we will. Hopefully we'll have some better stuff all throughout these next few weeks or so, especially before the holiday rush happens. And just give me your thoughts and comments throughout this week because you guys probably agree with me. It's probably rough. But thank you guys all so much for watching, for subscribing. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, and for the PS5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc digital console controller, Twitter and Twitch stream as well, link down below. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100, you guys go get free stack and free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency, you guys go and get free Bitcoin. I appreciate you guys all so much for watching, and I appreciate you guys all so much for existing, and hopefully next week will be better, and I don't have to rant about it. Love you guys.